Hey guys, welcome back, and look at this beauty of a machine that I've built. So right now, this is all that's left. It's gotten started, and we're going to finish it up this time. So let's go. So right now it is cycle 34, day 23. It's the last day of this drought. And I forgot to fill my reservoir before the drought started. So I'm glad we didn't actually run out of water because we got very, very low. So we'll go ahead and start everything back up and just wait for this, wait for all of this to actually go because, man, yeah, that was pretty close. And if you're wondering what all of this is, it's more power wheels. And then I also have this power going over here. So the hope is that I will never have to really worry about the excavators stopping. That is the hope. We'll see if it actually works out. I really hope it does. Because this is it's time consuming. So let's speed this up. Speed everything up. All right. So I am going to need to still clear out this area. Oh yeah. I forgot about this. Yeah. So the goal is, at the time of recording, it's the 4th of October. So we have roughly 6 days before, no, let's call it real, 5 days before the update drops. Once the update drops, this map is going to break. So my goal is to try and get as much of it green as I can, and we'll continue working on the big projects, but if we don't get to it, we don't get to it. It's been fun. I will say adieu to this map, and we'll just take it as it is, and we'll start a new map and get to have some fun with that. And it'll be some fun. So what it is I'm going to make some green area over here, put some water here, and then we're going to also have waterfalls coming off of this using some dams. It's just going to be something for fun, aesthetically pleasing. It's not going to be a whole huge thing, because looking at the things in the update, man, I cannot wait for this new update. There's going to be aqueducts, vertical power shafts. It's like overhangs. You're going to be able to build overhangs. It's just this new update, what it's looking like. It's going to be pretty fun, pretty amazing. I can't wait for it. So we'll see how that all works out. And I am kind of rambling while I'm just getting ready to put things in. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. So I will work on this for a few minutes, and then we'll go check on some other things that are going on. Okay, some other things I did off camera. We already knew about these forests. There's all our maple syrup. It's working out well. We have full maple syrup tanks. But I did a lot of tree planting and forestry. So we have more wood coming in. It's still not enough because we're using tons of wood crafting everything. It's the nature of this now. Like I was saying, one of the things about being in normal versus hard mode is you don't have to worry as much about you don't really have to worry as much about resource management when it comes to your trees, because you're not having those extremely long droughts that are pretty much going to dry up everything. Uh-oh, someone got stranded. There's going to be no way to get him out. How did he get down there? Okay. Emergency rescue plan. Emergency rescue actions activate. Oh, we don't even need to. All right, emergency rescue. Come on, guys. Oh, that's not going to be enough. If I can get this one, let's see if they'll rush to put that block in, and then he'll be able to get out. No! So I have to... Alright, I'm going to have to try and do this. Wow. This is going to be pretty nuts. Let's see if they can do this. Let's see, how's he doing? He's stranded, he's starving, and he's dehydrated. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think it's the lack of wood that's gonna be the problem. Okay, we'll come back. We'll keep an eye on him and we'll come back. The other thing is, I finally put all of this in. You saw it before. But for everything for that's going to be up here is there. So we'll see if how much of it we get done. I don't know if I have too many. Okay. Do I need a path there to get to that? For them to get to that one block? I know what I need to do. That's why. All right. Let me pause this while I redo the landscaping on this one. Because... yeah, if we switch it this way, it'll be fine. I needed to switch how all of this was done, and I guess this is just making it, giving me more of a reason to do it. But I don't know if we're going to make it in time to save this beaver. Alright, I don't think we need this one anymore because we have that one up there. So that'll give me 5. The crazy part is, even if I get that block built, I still have to get the stairs built for him to get out. All right. Here we go. We'll see if we make it. I need to check on some other things. Ah, we saved him. We saved him. Ah. So now maybe I should actually go ahead and change all this. Change some of this now because it might keep that from happening again. Okay, I got that all put in, going from the other direction. So putting it this way, it waits for the blocks behind it to be done. So they'll always be working back to forward. I had it going this way because I wanted them working from this side, but then I realized the path, it's going to take forever. I'm going to have to rebuild scaffolding to make sure they can get up at certain parts. So I'm going to have to figure this out in a different way if I want to finish this. It's just going to be a difficult, time-consuming process, and I was just like, I don't care as much. So, because I don't feel like I'm going to actually finish that. But the one thing I was waiting for when we got into the video was to actually turn this on. Because by having this channel completed, and at least having the power running to this pump, it will flow. It will flow. Of course. Yes, you would build that and not be able to get out. Of course. You know, it's it is what it is. I'm so tired. All right, so besides that, let's turn this on. And I actually want to see how much the power jumps once this is going. Right now it says our network power supply is roughly 29,000. Our demand is like 1,500, 1,600. So turning this on is definitely going to increase the demand. But once everything starts flowing, this should get pretty interesting to watch. All right. So let's see. Water's going. Starting to pump. And since it's pumping out of this one, we should be good for the time being. So the current is 2 centimeters a second, which is fine. It doesn't have to be the fastest thing. It's just water that's flowing. We want to see if we can get all of these wheels turning. Now, one thing I probably should have done is I actually should have had it step down at places to get it going, to make sure it flows all the way. So it stops dead there. Okay. Then I know what I need to do. I need to delete that one. And I think I'm gonna just need to get across here somehow. All right, so here's what we're gonna try and do. We're gonna try and basically manipulate the water so it flows faster. Get a little suspension bridge. I need a 3x1. No, I did need a 2x1. Psych! They can't build off the other side. So I guess that kills that plan. Alright, so then we'll do this. We'll have to make path. They're going to come get this. And they're going to put one block of dirt there. So I don't know if we're going to have to... We'll probably have to increase this priorities to get that. I really should have stepped it down. But it is flowing. Slowly. This is my first time trying to use pumps to actually get the water in there. So, oh well, this seems to be a bust. And apparently, these pumps just killed all of my power. Or did it get disconnected?
5 minutes later.
How did they manage to do this? How did they all get stuck? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to save them. All right, hold on. Let's see. Talk about things just going infinitely wrong. So if I... Wait, are you stuck underneath the stairs? How? How? Broseph, you got stuck under the stairs. So how do I get you out? Well, I don't need to do a rescue mission anymore for the other one because the other beaver died. It's unfortunate.
10 seconds later.
Oh, who's stranded now? How did you get there? Man, these beavers be coming up with some crazy ways of getting places. Well, let me fill my reservoir before this bad tide hits and we're in problems like we were before during that last drought. Well, I'm hoping that guy gets unstranded. He gets saved. Because this is getting extremely ridiculous. I'm back up to 1,000 logs, though. It's too bad my water system doesn't work. What I really should have done is I should have researched how many spaces it can go before it needs to drop. That whole system works much better with an actual water source like this. With a source like these, which is why I wanted to use this one over here. But I could tear it out. Because the water wheels, oh, that could be it. The water wheels could actually be slowing it down. So if I took every other water wheel out, we're gonna experiment a little bit. If I take every other water wheel out, and yeah, this is gonna give us quite a few logs that I'm not gonna be able to get back. But you know, we're just gonna try it. Oh, we saved him. Let's turn it on. And this may not be the most opportune time to do this, but I need to figure this out. I just need to see if the water's actually gonna flow. 2 centimeters a second. Okay. We're gonna turn this off. Because it's almost... Oh, and I flooded everything because I wasn't paying attention. This is what happens. Alright. Okay, we can go ahead and shut that and then open this. We'll see how well this barrier works. Okay, I need to fix this. Well, there's something else I need to do first. Well, it looks like our barriers are doing their job, which is extremely good. I need that set to water just in case. Okay, so in the meantime, I've had them finish this staircase. That hopefully will stop any beavers from getting stranded on different levels, because I didn't realize that it was partially the stairs that was getting them trapped. It's because the actual priority on this part of the build was higher than the stairs going up to the top. That's why they were getting stranded. So hopefully all that's fixed. We have a whole bunch of resources here for them to pick up. I think what they're saying is my planks are now full. My plank storage is full, even though my logs aren't, which is fine. My logs are getting back there. So my power idea was not so great in the long run. Just misunderstanding the mechanics behind it, I think is the best way for me to put it. It's, you would think after a couple of years of playing this I would have figured that out, but it's kind of the first time I tried it with just regular pumps, and all it is it just requires more pumps at a higher output to actually get enough water to run through there. I mean, there are things I could do. There are definitely things I could do to try to get it to work better, more efficiently. I'm just not sure if I really want to try it, because I would have to rework some things. Definitely have to rework some things. And since I only have a few more days, I'm not sure if I want to take the time to do it, because it's going to take some time to rework it. So maybe I will in the future, like in the next day or two, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll see if it happens. Our food is still good. Our logs are getting back up there. Our water is still good. Like, I have 18 beavers with nothing to do and 5 bots with nothing to do. And that kind of just tells me that I'm doing very well for population, especially with a population of 189 beavers. I just feel like I could be doing more. Man, it's a good thing there's only 1 day left on this bad tide, because that evaporation, yeah, we wouldn't last longer. Which is going to be something interesting with hard mode. It's going to It's going to make these things so much harder. I'm going to have to plan better. So one of the things in the next update, in update 6, and if you've been watching other guys who've been playing on the experimental, you'll already know this. They changed the maximum limit of the depth for the mechanical fluid pump. And I believe it's either 5 or 6, but it's that way for both tribes. So they leveled some things out for both of them and made an equivalency between the two different tribes. There's still going to be factions, I should say. There's still going to be faction specific items, but I think I really like that they changed it so the fluid pumps go to the same depth no matter which one you're playing with, because that just makes a little bit more sense. I get it that the Iron Teeth are the industrialists and they're more industrial, and the Folktales are more in tune with the environment, but I feel like it really should have just been, there should have been a lot about the whole, there should have been equivalency in some of the things that they were doing. So I still want these to be able to run, because part of my goal was still to get the map green. So if I can get that goal still of getting the map green, that's still worthwhile to have those things there. Well, they have made some progress on this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start working on things to help them finish this, because I need them to be able to work on this without having to worry about, you know, beavers getting stuck and things like that. So I'm going to actually have to demolish a lot of this and then redo all of it with redo it all in directions that they'll actually be able to work and actually get this done. So I think I'm going to end it here. We do have it going slowly, but it's going. It's filling up. It's flowing out a little waterfall over here, and it's keeping all of this green, which is what my goal was. It's running back into here. It's getting pumped out. And I was thinking in my head while a lot of this stuff is going on, I am going to try and rework this. While everything's going, I'm going to try and rework this and see if I can get it to pump more faster to actually get us power and maybe replace those water wheels. But I am quite happy with the fact that it is actually working as advertised and getting everything green. It's just not giving me power like I wanted it to. But I will take the wins that I get. So we're going to call it. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.